Hello? Is this Ashley? Ashley, this Yvette. Can I speak to G? Hello, love bugs. Hello, my Patreon book club. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a member of the Bella Book Club, please hit the Patreon link below. And for a small $5 monthly fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Karrine Steffan's Confessions of a Video Vixen Part 5. So, where we left off, Karrine was in the bathroom at the end of her rope asking God for a baby. She got her wish. Okay, she was so excited to tell Mr. Kool G Rap, "Hey, I'm pregnant." Kool G Rap responded, "I don't give a." He put her out. She lived with friends for about 2 weeks. He finally let her back in. Okay, but she only was allowed to stay in the guest room. The only time that he would let her back out would be to do his bidding and to suck. She said, in fact, how he would punish her was to make her suck his dick, okay? She said one time she was down there getting punished for about 2 hours. She said she could taste the blood in her mouth. Damn. She said her jaw was constantly in pain. I bet it was. He kicked her ass out again. She don't know what for, but this time he told her, "Bitch, I don't care where you go. You can stay in a shelter." She went to a shelter. And then one of her Judies picked her up from the shelter the next day. Okay, and then, I guess he was like, "No, you're not going to live with your Judy. You're going to come here and you're going to stay with me and you're going to live in that guest room and you're going to finish sucking." On the 7th month of her pregnancy, Mr. Cool, Mr. Kool G Rap, was summoned to New York for some work. She said she was told by a friend on a phone call that while he was in a limo going to wherever it is that he was, going, that he had a grand mal seizure. Okay, now he talked to her before about it. He didn't like spill it out, but what he said was that he had a problem with his brain and the only thing that could fix it was brain surgery, and he wasn't going to do it. He also told her that one time he went into a seizure after doing booger sugar with his good friend Bobby Brown. Now, let's not spoil it for people because I'm going to talk about this later on down the line. She said that G was not currently using, so she was surprised when he did have the seizure when he went out of town. She said, in fact, the last time he did booger sugar was with an NFL player that she had sexual relationships with a while ago, but she didn't tell him. Can you imagine that conversation with Mr. Kool G Rap? I mean, it would be, excuse me. So remember, so I used to dance, right? Okay, all right. So, because you picked me up in the strip club, but, okay. So, remember that guy that you told me about that the last time that you used booger sugar with? Do you know what kind of hoes that he would have called her if he would have found out that the last dude that he did booger sugar with, she was tricking? Now, I say it was tricking because she didn't say that she was with him. She said that it was a sexual relationship. Not my words, her words. So any stripper that's having a relationship with a, NBA player and you ain't getting something out of it, or NFL player, whatever, girl, that's just stupid. Okay, so I would imagine that it would be some kind of transaction with that. Okay, and that's all I got to say about that. So I'm going to leave that alone because I don't want you bitches judging me. At any rate, Yvette Karrine got on a plane to rescue her champ. the champ. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on, because he's a fighter. She said the next thing she did was get on a plane to nurse her champion back to health. So after his release, she went over there to his Mammy Roachy house. Okay, she said it was a whole scene of hoarders over there. All right, she said she ain't never seen nothing before like it in her life. But his mother was very sick and unable to take care of herself properly. Okay, she was in a wheelchair most of the time, or a walker. She said because she felt so sorry for the mother, what she would do is, while the champ was down there, that's Coogee rap for all you people that don't know, but while the champ was down there to the studio making some kind of money or record or whatever it is that, you know, champs do, she would be home with the mammy to help her do little chores around the house, okay? Because she kind of felt sorry for the mother. Girl, you need to feel sorry for yourself. Okay, but anyway, while the champ's mother was downstairs in the kitchen watching Young and the Restless, you know, on her 13-inch TV. Okay, but the two, meaning the champ and Karrine Steffan, was taking a shower together. In the shower. Okay, the champ starts with that bullshit again. You know we're gonna have to bring a third woman in here because you can't do your duty. Karrine looking at him like, don't start that bullshit right now. I'm just trying to wash my ass and get out of this shower and go downstairs and watch Young and the Restless with your mama, okay, in the kitchen on that 13-inch TV. So when they returned to Arizona, the champ had another seizure. Okay, she said he had stopped taking his anti-seizure medicine, and this time he was halfway in the bathroom and halfway out the bathroom. He was sitting on the toilet doing a number 2. She said she heard it all. She jumped up out of the bed and went into action. She called the ambulance. They was there. You know, she had to take care of her man, wipe his ass, change his clothes. Child, you couldn't show that vulnerability to me, and you whooping on my ass. Oh my God, the types of things that I would have dared to. Oh, to torture that nigga. Oh my God. Y'all, I would have kicked his ass down some steps. I ain't even gonna lie. I would have kicked his ass down them steps, and I would have blamed it on one of them seizures. I'm sorry. So the next 2 weeks, while she's 9 months pregnant, she nursed the Negro back to health, okay? No sooner as he got completely back on his feet, she was in the hospital having a baby. Now, January 17th, 1988, she went to the hospital. She said it was a very difficult labor, okay? And it required 5 epidurals. Oof. She said that on January 19th, 1988, she fell out of love with the champ, meaning Coogee Rap, and in love with her baby. Once the baby came home, the relationship was doomed, okay? She said that the champ had no paternal instinct at all. He demanded no coddling of the child at all. You know, like the baby was crying, don't pick him up, make him be tough. That's crazy to me. You know, now you don't want to spoil him and carry him around all the time, but God damn it, if he mad, you want to soothe the baby, because the baby could actually, you know, make itself throw up for being so upset. It's a lot of things that you could do with the, you know, that a baby goes through that he could end up hurting himself. So no, you ain't gonna tell me I can't hold my baby, nigga, please. So Karrine said 100% of her efforts went towards taking care of the baby. Okay, and as a result, the champ would suck his teeth and roll his eyes with his bitch ass. So eventually, and this was funny to me. It wasn't funny, but just picturing it is hilarious to me. But anyway, she said one day they went to a spitting war. What happened was they started off arguing, okay? Then fighting. Then they started arguing again. Then he spit on her. She spit on him, okay? Then they went back to fighting. Then Yvette/Karrine called the police on his ass. Now, with the police, she said that the police was up their house at least twice a month, okay? But this time, when you call the police more than 2 times, something like that, I don't know the exact rules, she broke it down, but how it goes is, if you didn't call the police to the house 2 times, one of them motherfuckers got to go, okay? So he ended up getting arrested for it's domestic violence, something, a charge similar to that. Anyway, at this point right now, money is getting funny, of course. You know, them damn old school hip hop pioneer rapper dudes ain't on tour, they ain't making no goddamn money. Don't you know that? They got to do appearances and all kinds of stuff, child. But anyway, she said the money is funny. She's still holding on because, you know, that's her man, that's her baby father. And it's been about 6 months. So she growing a little worried, but she holding on. Now, this is the thing why I'm looking at this bitch sideways, okay? Now, when he was giving you everything you wanted, you was dealing with him whopping your ass upside your head. But now that the money is funny, now your ass getting anxious, huh? But one thing that I don't agree with that she did was she said that when they would get into it, the first thing she would do is call his mammy. Why in the fuck is you calling the old ass lady that got her own problems on her grown ass son? Why would you do that? She has problems of her own. She living there, god damn it, in the roach house, looking at a 13-inch black and white TV, trying to enjoy the rest of her life. And you calling her, telling her that her son ain't shit? Girl, call the police. But you do that too and you ain't gone no damn well. Now she plotting to lead the nigga. Okay, told you. The money is dried up. So, you know, all hoes move the same way. Okay. But anyway, she done got that pregnancy body back together, except for she said one of them titties was broken. Okay, now I don't know. She described it. She was like something was lopsided about it, or something was fucked up about one of them titties. Okay, so she had to get that fixed, but she was good with her body otherwise. She knew that if she got back out there on the stripper pole, then she can take care of herself and her baby. But the first thing she got to do is fix them titties, because I told you one of them titties, I don't know, something happened to it. Okay, I don't know. I don't have no kids. I don't know what happened to titties after you have children. He on a promotional tour. Okay, so what he did was he left Karrine and the baby in the house in Phoenix. Okay, but he also left one of his homeboys there to watch. I'm like, watch, but okay, but to watch Karrine and the baby. I don't know what kind of watching he gonna do, but okay. So it's been about 3 months since the champ went on tour. Okay, what she said was that Coogee Rap, he ain't sending no money no more. You know, he done cleaned out the accounts, and he ain't taking her phone calls. All right, so what she ended up doing, what all hoes do, you do a whole investigation on the nigga to find out what's really going on. Okay, so Karrine began the investigation and called his friends girlfriends, and that's when she found out that Coogee Rap had himself a new girlfriend named Ashley. Okay. Hello? Is this Ashley? Ashley, this Yvette. Can I speak to G? Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves, have a good one.